Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and this is Race to the Championship. My name is Cade Tomlinson. I am the lead racer at Apex Velocity Karting Club, and today we are at the state championships. Right along, let's see how it goes. Strap in, let's drive. Hey guys, once again, welcome to the Apex Velocity Karting Club YouTube channel. We are in Des Moines, Iowa today doing K1 Speed State Championships. How does state championships work at K1 Speed? We'll get into that in just a little bit. Let's introduce you to Race to the Championship. 12 months of racing all brought down to one day that matters in Winchester, California. That is K1 Speed Nationals. And if you make it through Nationals, you make it to Worlds. All right, let's jump back a little bit. I mentioned K1 Speed State Championship. Let's talk about how you get to the state championship and where you go from there. K1 Speed State Championship follows your city championship. So after your 12 months of racing, you make it to your state championship if you're in the top 3 at your location. Here in Iowa, we're lucky enough, we are the only one in the state. So therefore, if you are top 3 in city, you make it to nationals pretty much without having to show up to state. But you have to show up to your state championship in order to qualify for California.
What place are you trying to get?
Today's just for fun. I would love to place first today just because first is, you know, the best one. But at this point, it's all for fun today. We're all making it to California. I'm focused ahead, and we'll see where we go from there.
Are you nervous?
A little bit. Little different than what I'm used to, running the track backwards. So we'll see how things go. But just another day at the track.
All right, Kart 15, what we drew here for Q number 1 of 2. Rolling out of the pits, turning the wrong way on the track. Starting to warm up the tires. Heard something go wrong on the front end. Workers coming over to check it out. And, okay, throttle cable decided to just not throttle cable anymore. So I'm going to go ahead and hop out of this cart and bunny hop over these barriers here. Hop into the next cart. Let's add 10 to that digit, put me in 25 as we roll out here.
One cart broken.
One cart broken, I say, rolling out of the pits again. And this time I get sped up here, warming up the tires. Gonna go ahead and jump forward here. Getting another lap to warm up the tires. And state qualifier a little different than normal. Doing a grid start for the qualifiers here. So Trevor Anderson, the 22, starts on the pole. I'm in the 2 spot in the 25. Then Ben Heiser in the 14. I'm going to let those guys go ahead for a little bit first before I start. Give myself just a little bit more room, a little bit of clean air, and just put my head down and start working away here.
You won in the books, P2?
P2.
P2 so far?
You were so close. You and Ben are super close.
All right, guys, that's the end of Q1. We got video footage coming up for Q2. P2 out of 3 in Q number 1. Top time was a 21.224. I had a 21.232. So not too far off of the top time there. A lot of 2s in that sentence. And so Q2 coming up next. I gotta say, for the first time running this track backwards, it is way flowier than it is the normal way. You saw that in our last video. That was the January League video for the race to the championship 2027 series. This is the 2026 end. We kind of started late in the season for 2026, so we'll see you guys in California later on here in a couple months. But other than that, we're getting ready to head to Q2. We've got one more race ahead of us. That's our teen league. And then after that, it's adults back out on track. We'll see you then.
So after Q1, the local news station was in the building, so went over there. She asked if a couple of us wanted to do interviews, and me not being camera shy, decided I'd put on a microphone and got asked a few questions about it.
Started racing here in October of 2024. That next month, I came and did league here, and ever since then, I've just been enjoying the leagues here at K1 Speed. They're really fun, really competitive. A bunch of great guys come out, and it's just a great group of guys to come out and hang around. Yeah, no, the competition is definitely a fun part of it, and getting to hang out with the guys every month and just kind of talk with each other and just kind of see what's going on with them for the next month, and then getting to hang around with friends is really all it is, and it's the best part. No, this will be my first year making it to nationals. I was lucky enough to place second in the city's championship, so looking to go again next year, but I'm really excited to head out to California this year.
So getting ready for Q number 2 here. Got a video camera on the top side of my helmet there. Sitting in the qualifying positions. This is for Q2. Final chance to set a qualifying time faster than Heiser. Same thing I did last time. This time left myself a little bit more room. You'll notice we're still on Riley's shot here. The camera is on my helmet, but did not get turned on for this, so unfortunately we have no on-track footage.
All right, guys, so that was Q2, had some technical difficulties. We're supposed to have camera footage, but camera didn't get turned on. Ended up P2, so gonna start P2 in the final here today. My time, a 21.118. Time to beat was a 21.088. Really good Q2, really looking forward to the final here. Like I said earlier, today's really just all for fun. All of us making it to California, so let's have fun in the final, and we'll have some footage from that. It's final time, baby. Let's go.
So here we are getting ready for the final. I'm sitting in P2, cart 25 for the final. Ben Heiser starting up front, Trevor Anderson starting in the 3 spot here for the final. Little eye roll as Riley tells me something I don't want to hear. Drop the green flag there, headed down into turn number 1. Trying to keep it as close to Ben as possible. And I'm starting to gain ground on him here on lap number 1. Just trying to stay as close as possible, trying to run a cleaner line. working it through the final corner here. Cut it a little closer than he does, and Heiser starts to run away there on the straightaway. See if a little late braking does me any good, and starting to slip away here. Gonna check on Trevor behind me, see what he's up to. Nothing yet. Little slide there puts Trevor right on the back. And at this point, I'm going to switch to the defensive driving style. And Heiser's just going to run away with it, so not going to worry about him and going to focus on Trevor for the rest of the race here. A little bit of a different camera angle here for you. Seeing Trevor right on the back side of my cart there in feed 2. And Heiser just out in front handily. So I'm more worried about keeping Trevor behind me here. Gonna see if I can get him to work with me just a little bit. Try and push us a little closer to Heiser. But my main focus at this point, keeping Trevor behind me. White flag comes out here on this lap. 1 lap to go. Just got to keep Trevor behind me here for the final lap. Little brush of the wall there. Final time through the corner. And headed down to the final corner here. Checkered flag waiting. And going to take home P2 for the state championship.
I tried giving you a push, but you kept pulling away on me. You guys gotta work together to defeat the Sith. Dude, I tried.
Well, there you go. That's the final out of the way, P2. Award ceremony coming up. We'll see you there.
Racing? You gonna swap your hat out? Oh, yeah. You don't have to.
Oh, I forgot. I have.
Not sponsored, but sponsored. Not sponsored, not sponsored. Senna, sponsor me! Sponsor me, Senna! 273. That's the one I want. Alrighty, and in first place we have Ben! For the second year in a row. Yeah, it's really yeah, I got you. Gotta fix it.
That's what you did.
Am I? Oh, Ben's the only one going the other way. Okay.
There's the only way to say.
One eternity later.
There you go.
You good? I'm trying to get it the way they had it. Man,
I'm a little special, okay?
congratulations, guys.
All right, guys, that is the end of today's state championships. Came away with P2. Just couldn't get fast enough to pass Ben. He's one of the quickest guys in the facility, so no surprise there. He took the overall, and just happy to be here and happy to be able to go to California. Next video coming will be League for February. That'll be later this week as the time we're filming this, and then after that, we'll see you when we see you. Until next time, on behalf of Apex Velocity Karting Club, we'll see you next time.